Well, back here in Toronto, Byron Sonne has been cleared of all charges. Now, Sonne was charged with plotting to attack the G20 summit back in Toronto 2 years ago. But today, a justice found him not guilty. Genevieve Tomney has those details.
Bail papers.
Byron Sonne has waited nearly 2 years for this moment, almost half that time spent in jail. The ordeal cost him his work, his home, and his marriage.
And it would be nice to be able to walk out of the courthouse into her arms, but that's just not going to happen. But otherwise, this is about as good as it gets.
Today, Sonne won his freedom after a judge dropped all charges against him.
And our trial judge today found that there was no evidence suggesting that Byron had any intention to disrupt or harm anything or anyone relating to the G20.
It was a story that rocked this upscale neighborhood. Police raided Sonne's home, seizing jars of chemicals after stopping him as he took photos of the G20 security fence. Sonne was charged with mischief and possessing explosives. His father says it was a blur.
You wonder what went wrong, or is he guilty, is he innocent, is he whatever.
The trial continued to attract attention, and near the end, police were back at his Forest Hill home, digging up more chemicals in the yard. Sonne insisted the chemicals were for hobby, building rockets and gardening, and ultimately the judge found no evidence he planned to mix them and make a bomb. His supporters say the police got carried away because of Sonne's political views about the G20.
They found these hobbies and they destroyed his life over them.
But the judge noted while Sonne did nothing illegal, some of his actions could be considered irresponsible. Sonne openly admitted he was trying to test the limits of G20 security and says he won't stop.
It's more important than ever that we fight against the slippery slope of what's being done with their rights.
Genevieve, the police used considerable manpower and resources on this case. So what did they have to say about the not guilty verdicts?
Well, I just got off the phone with a spokesperson for the Toronto Police, and they say at the time they had grounds for the arrest, the search, and the charges, and they say it doesn't really matter if that all came about because of any sort of heightened sensitivity over the G20. They say if there wasn't any cause for concern and if the case didn't have merit, then it would have never made it to trial, as it did. Reporting live, I'm Genevieve Tomney.
Thank you, Genevieve.